Whether you're building on existing tools or introducing new systems, do remember that every aspect of school life will have an impact on the quality and effectiveness of your remote education. Whether that's attendance reporting and systems, or perhaps it's your behaviour and your teaching and learning policies, consider how they can be adapted and used to support remote education. Also, don't be afraid to explore new ideas, particularly when it comes to celebrating student performance and achievement and the wider benefits of school life. That might be your broadcasting assemblies, it might be recording student performances, it might be finding other ways to recognise achievement inside and outside of lessons. There's competitions, there's activities, there's experiences that can take place online which will support the wider education of your children. Every school context is different. That's why the EdTech Demonstrator Schools programme is so effective, because we are schools like you that face the same challenges. In regard to teaching and learning, every school is different, whether that's the length of lessons or transition times between them. So first of all, consider how long you have available for students to learn online. It might be, like us, you have long lessons, just 3 periods a day, and every part of your curriculum can be delivered online. It might be though that you've got 5 or 6 lessons a day with very quick transition points. You might need to consider how much of the core curriculum plus other activities you can deliver. Once you know how long you have available to deliver learning online, go back to your principles of effective teaching and learning. All the things that you've spoken to staff about, that they're experienced and well trained in, will apply online. Whether that's cognitive load, perhaps it's considering how long can young people concentrate looking at a person talking on screen. We know that feeling of Zoomitis and how we feel after an hour's meeting online. Our experience is that children also face that challenge. And for our lessons of 100 minutes, we've had to structure them very differently. That might look like a short video introduction live, and then a task they do even perhaps away from the screen. That might be writing their exercise book, it might be creating something on paper. One thing you might consider is having the mics off, but their cameras on. So as a teacher, you can still gauge their concentration and their understanding.
It's really important for educators to think about how they're going to assess their pupils' learning, and also how they're going to check in to make sure that their pupils are completing their work during remote education. Rethinking the normal tasks that we might set in a traditional classroom for online is really important, and allowing creativity for pupils online is one way that we can help engage our pupils.
There are lots of online tools that will help you set up tests that are relevant to their curriculum, that have got well-structured multiple choice questions and open responses. One other benefit of these systems isn't just the practice that the children put in, but it can make it easier to give feedback, either to whole classes, groups within a class, or to individuals. So consider your assessment and feedback strategies within that lesson. Finally, summarising the learning at the end. This can be an activity for students, or it can be the teacher using video again at the close of the lesson. Don't be surprised if lessons take a little bit longer to start. Whichever platform you're using, there may be 1 or 2 students who are late signing in, or they've clicked on the wrong link. Having an early starter question can be really effective, whether that's on your online learning platform or within the chat feature of your video tool. Have something that the early arrivals can start on. Another reflection that's been useful for us is about the scheduling of tasks. Where you're delivering lessons in real time, use the schedule post feature. This means the teacher can prepare during their PPA session, and then the students can't complete the task early.